In the previous session, we were talking about forgiveness. And after forgiveness comes actually rebuilding the broken bonds, right? So, if I may ask you, how many of you have that one WhatsApp contact you've been meaning to text but never do? Or that friend who came online, but your message still shows just one tick? Or maybe it's closer to home, your teenage daughter who now responds to your how is school with just fine and disappears into her room. We've all been there. Relationships crack, bonds break, and we tell ourselves it's too late now, or they should apologize first. But here's the beautiful truth I want to share with all of you today. Even cracked pottery can be repaired with gold. Remember the Japanese art, Kintsugi? And your relationships? Of course, they are golden too. So let's get real for a moment. In our Indian households, we are masters at holding grudges, aren't we? And because we are students of graphology, so we understand those grudges, you know, turn into resentment, and hence you see the cancer cases are increasing in the leaps and bounds. So almost every family has some patients or the other. Your sister in law made that comment at the family function 6 months ago, and you're still serving her tea in the second best cups. Your teenage son rolled his eyes when you suggested family movie night, and now you're both retreated to your respective corners. Him with his gaming, and you with your serials. Or perhaps it's your mom. You moved to a different city for work, or those daily calls became weekly, then monthly, and now there's this strange politeness between you two. Like your distant relative meeting at a wedding. And here's what we don't talk about enough: broken bonds hurt everyone involved. That friend you stopped talking to after the misunderstanding, she probably thinks about you too. Your daughter, who seems so distant, she's probably wondering why you two can't like you used to. So let's start with this humility. This is perhaps the hardest part for us Indians. We love our self respect, don't we? But here's the thing: choosing to rebuild doesn't make you weak, it makes you wise. I know a woman. She and her daughter had a massive fight that the daughter chose to study abroad instead of staying home for marriage. For 2 years, they barely spoke. Then the mom finally realized that her pride was costing her the relationship she valued most. So she picked up the phone and said, Beta, I miss you. Can we talk? And that conversation didn't fix everything overnight, but yes, it began the healing process. So the first step is always acknowledging that the relationship matters more than being right. So let's talk about apologies, the real ones, not the sorry if you felt hurt, and that kind we sometimes offer because we don't mean it. A real apology has three parts. One, I'm sorry for. So you have to be specific. Then, second, I understand. how it affected you, and then here's what I'll do differently. So there's a teenager who learned this the hard way. After a huge fight with his best friend over a girl they both liked, he spent weeks expecting his friend to apologize first. Finally, his grandmom told him, Beta, your ego is not more important than your friendship. He texted, I'm sorry I said those things to you. I was jealous and I hurt you. I promise to talk to you first next time instead of saying things behind your back. And they're still best friends today. It's been 5 years. So here's where most of us stumble actually. We apologize beautifully and then do the same things again. Your mother in law complains you never call. You apologize and promise to stay in touch better. And 2 weeks later, she's complaining again because nothing actually changed. So, honest apologies must be followed by changed behavior. Otherwise, they are just words. And if you realize you have been dismissive of your teenager's problems, don't just say sorry. Start asking open ended questions. That is like, how are you feeling about that? Instead of, you are reacting. I mean, overreacting. So you've been the friend who only calls when you need something. Start calling just to check in. Hi, was just thinking about you. How's your day going? And here's the truth that might sting a little. You can't force someone to rebuild with you. It takes two people who are willing to try. So sometimes, despite your best efforts, the other person isn't ready. Maybe they are still too hurt, or maybe they have moved on completely. And that's okay. You can't control their response. But of course, you can control your effort. I know it's frustrating. You've swallowed your pride, apologized sincerely, changed your behavior, and they are still cold. But remember, healing happens on different timelines for different people. So sometimes the greatest gift you can give is consistent, patient love without expecting immediate returns. So this brings us to time, the ingredient we are always in a hurry to skip. We want instant forgiveness, immediate closeness, quick fixes. But think about it. How long did it take for the relationship to break down? Probably months, maybe years. So, why do we expect it to heal it in a week? Give it time, give it space, give it consistency. Keep showing up, keep being kind, keep trying even when it feels like you're getting nowhere. So, here's what I want you to do right now. Think of one broken bond in your life, just one. Maybe it's a college friend who lost touch with after that misunderstanding, or your sibling who you can only talk during festivals now, or maybe your child who used to share everything but now shares nothing, or maybe your parent who you've grown distant from. So, got someone in mind? I'm sure this there is someone now. Good. So now imagine them, like sending a message to them. Not today, not that's not necessary, but just imagine. What would you say? How would you start rebuilding that bridge. So, this is your homework, your healing intention list. So, what you have to do? You have to write that sincere message, even if it's for just your own reflection first. Number two, list three specific behaviors you would change to rebuild trust. Very important. Number three, commit to one small action you can take this week. We need to be action takers, not mere planners. Fourth, set realistic expectations because healing takes time. It cannot be overnight. And number five, prepare your heart for any response. And let me tell you, that can even be rejection. So here's the beautiful truth I want to leave you with today. Every relationship in your life, no matter how broken, has the potential to be transformed into something more beautiful than it ever was before. Those cracks, they are not signs of failure. They're proof that this bond mattered enough to fight for, to hurt over, to want to repair. Your teenage daughter might seem unreachable now, but she's watching how you handle conflict. Your distant friend might be waiting for a sign that you still care, or your stubborn relation might be just as tired of the Cold War as you are. So you have the power to be the gold that repairs the crack. So here's my challenge. Don't let another day pass in silent standoff. Choose one broken bond. Choose courage over comfort. Choose connection over being right. And maybe you'll text that friend today. Or maybe you'll have that difficult conversation with your teenager. Or maybe you'll call your mother and really ask how she's doing. Your relationships are worth the risk. Your bonds are worth the gold. The cracks in your relationships don't make them worthless. They make them ready for something beautiful. So, will you be the one who brings the gold? The time for rebuilding is now. Your broken bonds are waiting for their golden repair. So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for listening.